welcome everyone to Spyro the Dragon walkthrough on PS1, PlayStation 1. I'm gonna go ahead and do a full 100% walkthrough on this. That involves all dragons rescued, all dragon eggs rescued, and all gems collected.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it six, for a Dragon's Age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnort character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple.
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. There, does he?
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Sure do, Spyro. And with that, the adventure begins. So yeah, I'm gonna complete this game 100%. And here's our first dragon we rescue. Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Yep, so just like he said, he pretty much explained what we do mostly in this game. For the most part, you rescue dragons, but of course you have the dragon's stolen treasure to collect as well. Oh, and here's Marco the balloonist. If you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world. So yeah, he's our means of transportation. Well, different balloonists with different names are the way we transport to different worlds. In this game there are 6. And yeah, in each world requires you to have a different objective completed. Either a certain number of dragons you rescue, or a certain number of gems you collect, or a certain number of dragon eggs you collect. Or sometimes you have to have a certain number of dragon eggs and dragons rescued, or gems and dragons rescued. Or maybe all 3. A certain number of all 3 collectibles rescued or procured to proceed to the next world. And of course, here in this world, it's in the artisan's homeworld. A requirement is only to rescue 10 dragons to move on to the second world. And of course, plenty of you know that because you've been playing either this version of the game, or the reignited trilogy. Which, oh my god, I don't know why I'm doing so badly there. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a walkthrough of the original Spyro trilogy, and I'm also going to be playing the reignited trilogy on the Nintendo Switch. Come 100% walkthrough and including skill points. So yeah, it's gonna be a blast. I hope you all enjoy this. Here's your health and your 1-ups in this game. Dragon statues. Yeah, I hope you hear the music too. I hope it's coming in loud and clear. Argus.
Cool Flash, do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth. But you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Yep, there's a boss in there. And yeah, you only need to complete 1 level from this world in order to proceed to fight the boss. But we'll get there when we collect every gem here, of course. I mean, every gem and every dragon we rescue and every dragon egg. To me it feels better that way, And we got Delp and
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Yep, the dragonfly following us is Sparks, named Sparks. And yeah, he takes about 4 hits, I want to say. He goes from his gold color to blue, then to green, and then he disappears. And then you have one hit point left once he disappears. Oh, here's Thomas. Or Thomas.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
That.
Don't worry, Sparrow's brave. Braver than he looks. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this. You know, it's a little simple walkthrough. I thought it'd be fun, especially with this whole quarantine going on. I thought what better time than to revisit Spyro and, you know, a lot of other games, old and new. Funny enough, this wasn't actually my first game in the Spyro series back then. I started with Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, the sequel. Also on PlayStation 1. I enjoyed it though so much, and I really wanted, you know, I really wanted to play the other games, and I was shocked to hear that the Spyro Year of the Dragon was a thing, you know, a sequel to Spyro 2, and then there was a Spyro the Dragon 1, and I really wanted to find out what it was all about. Oh, so the Artisan's Home was complete, and onward to our first level, Stone Hill. Yeah, I wanted to find out what it was all about. And, I really only saw, like, gameplay videos growing up of Spyro the Dragon. Because I didn't own it until 2012. Yeah. And I was in high school at the time, so yeah, it took me that long to own a copy of Spyro the Dragon. But I had already owned Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, since I was 5 years old, maybe. And Spyro Year of the Dragon I didn't receive until I was maybe around 10 or 12. My cousin actually, he was gonna let me borrow Spyro Year of the Dragon, Spyro 3, but he shocked me instead and told me I could have it because he was into Xbox 360 games or Xbox games at the time, and he was into Halo and Call of Duty and, you know, so on. Oh, here's a Lindor.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Yep. So you type that save points, and you can save your game here on these pedestals where the dragon statues once stood. Let me replay the dragon, of course. But yeah, he shocked me. I didn't expect him to let me have the game, because I went over to his house one day, and you know, I was trying out Spyro, and I was like, oh yeah, Spyro Year of the Dragon, can you try it? I was like, sure. And he saw I was enjoying it, and he said, hey, do you want to borrow it? I'm not playing it, obviously. He's like, I'm on the Xbox. Oh, here's Astro.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Oh, before I continue on with my story, you notice a little whirly gig right here. And you're like, oh look, there's a bit of land down there, some sand. And it leads you to some gems and a little alcove or cave. And a key which unlocks gems from a locked chest that you can't bash open or flame open with your flame breath. But anyway, back to my story. Yeah, he let me have it. He's like, you know what, I'm never gonna play it again because I grew out of those games. You know, me, I've never grown out of these games. I've played many different. Oh, here's the lock chest. I've played many different games, and I still do even as an adult. Oh, but here's Gavin.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Yep. Spark, if you get injured and Sparks changes colors, then the only way to regain your health is to find fodder. Or fodder, yeah, as they're known in this game. And you find them in different, they're different little animals in each of these levels. Like in this level, it's sheep right here, these little innocent sheep. That's as your fodder. If you flame them or run into them, they release a butterfly for Sparks to consume, and it regains your health more, or it gives you an extra hit point, and regains Sparks' color. But yeah, he let my cousin and I have the game. I'm trying to twist it events, and I said that. Yeah, and I've played many games. I play shooters, I play adventure, I play old classic games and new ones, of course. I'm into a lot of genres. I have no preference really, but I mean, I did grow up with platformers, and they're more my specialty than anything else. But I'm so open to playing anything. Oh, here's Gildas.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
And you can glide over here, far, and then this triangle to drop down in mid-flight, like so. Yeah, no, I love many game genres, as many of you do out there, and yeah, no, I've never gone out of any game type of game, even Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. Oh, here's our first Dragon Egg Thief. You can ram into him or flame him, and you rescue one of the many Dragon Eggs in this game. And in this level, there's only one here in Stonehill. But yeah, I mean, just look at this. This is breathtaking. I love how this looks. Like you can go over there. It looks like there's more land, but invisible barrier that doesn't hurt you. But it's amazing. Even today, in my opinion, this game really I don't know, and it looks good. It looks amazing. It's even after all these years, it aged extremely well, along with its sequels. Yeah, and I'm thrilled to be playing this for you guys. I really wanted to do something like this Spyro again, but this version and the Reignited version on the Switch, both are amazing. They did an amazing job on the Switch, on the version for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox, and the Switch. Wow. Oh yeah, and here's we've 100% completed Stonehill. So let's get out of here. Oh yeah, another fun fact. If you defeat enemies in levels or areas you revisit, and you've already collected their gem, because they all hold the gem, due to Nasty Nork's, the main villain, that's the main villain in this game, due to a spell he created these warriors or his minions out of gems. So when you defeat them, they release a gem, but when you've already collected their gem and you defeat them again, they release an orb type of item. Collect enough of these, and they give you a new a run-up, a new health. So onward to Dark Hollow. But yeah, no, this game looks amazing still. I love both this and the Reignited trilogy. And yeah, I'll be playing to both for you, and I like I said, I've been saying so many times, I hope you enjoy. I apologize for the quality not being the best. Oops, sorry, frog. This is the fodder of this level. I accidentally found the frog. Or headbutted, no. Horn, no, I don't know what to call it. Skewered the frog, I guess. Oh, here we got Albin.
Oh, it's you! I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Yep, metal armor is fireproof, but you can charge it. This charging is more the correct term than ramming, but the same thing, I suppose. These guys have metal armor on their front, so you have to find them on their backs. Here we go. And here we have Oswin.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me.
And you know, actually for fun too, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it successfully, but I'm gonna try to beat this game without taking any damage whatsoever. I've never done that before, but then I've never really tried to do that. But I don't know, I just thought it would be a cool little challenge to see if I can do that, you know, on this version and maybe even on the Reignited Trilogy version with all 3 games. You know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, if I fail, I fail. So no harm done, no foul. He's on fire. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna try. I'm sure somebody's already done that. Some people have done that at least, but I want to try just for the heck of it, just for the, you know, to make this walkthrough a little more interesting. You know. Oh, I forgot. The lock chest is over here. And I hope you all are doing well during this epidemic. You know, hope you're keeping safe, staying home, or doing what you gotta do to stay healthy. Here we got Darius.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Yep, this guy. I believe these are the last 6 gems here. I hope. Yep. And that completes Dark Hollow. Nice. But yeah, it took me so long to get this game. I still have the original copy. This is the same copy. I actually got it from a store called High Games. I don't know if they're around. They might be in some states or countries. I'm not sure. But yeah, I purchased mine, you know, in my city, and it was so cool to see it. Cause I mean, at the time, you know, you couldn't go to GameStop and find PlayStation 1 games on any of the aisles. So we're headed to Town Square. We couldn't go to GameStop to find PlayStation 1 games or Game Boy Advance games or PS2 games, even GameCube games. But I was shocked that High Games had all these type of consoles. You know, you could find any game you wanted to from there. Well, almost any game, you know. And I saw Spyro the Dragon about 3 times when I go with my friends on the weekends. And we would always go to GameStop and High Games. And Oh, here we got Mills.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
Yep. Use this L2, R2. But yeah, it was cool going to these game stores, the high games specifically. And from there, I actually bought my copy of the Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Rescue. No regrets. Definitely.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Oh, did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing X at the very top of your jump?
Yep, thanks, Devlin. Yes, these games. It's funny because I used to watch this, a little bit of playthroughs of this when I was growing up, and I didn't have the game yet. I couldn't acquire it yet. And even though, it looked, I just love that it looked similar to 2 and 3, to the sequels. Oh yeah, if you use a charge attack on these bulls, they get permanently stuck to the ground here. Of course, you can flame them if you want to. Here we got Alvar.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run! Run! I'm feeling a little winded.
Yeah, Alvar. We got you. Yeah, but Dragon Beef. There we go. We got our second dragon egg. Yeah, I've always enjoyed Spyro. I've even played the titles that were not made by Insomniac. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, Hero's Tale. Did I enjoy them? I know mostly people. It's very split between who enjoys, how many people enjoy Enter the Dragonfly, A Hero's Tale, and the Legend of Spyro series. Well, I've never played the Legend of Spyro series, and it's not that I'm against it. I'm not. I just I haven't had the opportunity to go out and purchase a copy of the Legend of Spyro series. But it looks pretty cool. It looks fun. Here we go. Thor.
Thank you for releasing me.
You're welcome, Thor. This is the first of many guardians to say that. Thank you for releasing me. So, Town Square is complete. Alright. We've done all of our regular levels here now in the Artisan's World. Now all we have left to do is the Speedway. Well, I guess they're called flight levels in this game. And we can move on to the boss right after. But I was saying... What was I saying before? Oh yeah, okay, so here's Sunny Flight. The first Speedway level. These levels are mostly, are completely based on flying, permanently flying throughout the whole level, and you're destroying certain objects within a time limit. So there are golden chests, barrels, airplanes, and arches in this speedway. And there's 8 sets. There's 8 of each item to destroy in the set. So 8 chests. And you have to destroy all of them to collect gems, earn gems in here. And so each set of item you destroy gives you a certain number of gems, but you also get a certain number of gems for destroying everything all at once. You know, it's like a perfect run without ever falling into the water and getting disqualified. You know, so, yeah. We got our chest and our barrels. Onto our arches. Yeah, so I never played the Legend of Spyro series, so I won't say anything about them because I decided that they look interesting. But I did play Into the Dragonfly and Hero's Tale. They weren't terrible, you know. I mean, yeah, Into the Dragonfly was glitchy, unfortunately, but I was able to pass the game just fine. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was. I enjoyed it for being a PS2 Spyro game made by a different company that tried to put their own mark, their own stamp on Spyro the Dragon series. You know, but you know, it was enjoyable. You know, I just wish the game had been longer and had been less glitchy or glitch free. And I wish they kept the original plan, you know, of expanding the game. Spyro the Dragon, Spyro Hero's Tale was pretty cool too. It was a free roaming game, which made it different, definitely. Yeah, we completed our speedway. Yeah, see, for all 8, so 8 of each, there's 8 of each item, but 8 barrels, 8 arches, 8 planes, and 8 chests. And for collecting or destroying all 8 of them, you earn 60 gems. And then if you complete the speed run or the flight level completely, perfectly, on one, you get 60 gems, and in total 300 gems. Here's my time. I know it's not the fastest. People have probably done it in like maybe under a minute. I don't know. I'm thinking definitely under a minute and a half. So yeah, let's get out of here. But yeah, Hero's Tale was cool. I mean, it was a free roaming game. I mean, this is free roaming pretty much, but Hero's Tale was like there were no portals anymore like this. But I love these portals though. Don't ever take them away from Spyro. I really love them. But I mean, it was cool. Hero's Tale tried to just be like open world type of game, and it really made you feel like all the levels were connected with each other. You could just run to them on foot. Oh, here's our first boss, Toasty. Yeah, but I mean, it was fun. You know, the way they had collectibles dealt with, light gems and dark crystals or dark gems in Heroes Tale were interesting. The characters you could play as were pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, not my favorite game, but, you know. It was fun. You know, I enjoyed it, and I definitely played again along with Into the Dragonfly. You know, I wouldn't mind. Even Legend of Spyro series. Maybe even Skylanders. I never played that either. Spyro. Well, the version of Spyro that's in Skylanders. But I mean, this doesn't look too bad. I mean, his design is, something else, but it's not terrible. I have to get hit, guys. Okay. I think I'm gonna be fine with this first world without getting hit. Ooh. Oh yeah, and the boss levels. So the boss levels are, the bosses in this game are treated as partial levels, and then the boss fight at the end. Of course, with their own set of enemies, gems, and dragons to rescue. Pretty cool. The next 2 games, Spyro 2 and 3, they remove the level aspect in the boss fights, and just the boss fight in an arena that you face, which is cool too. I like that they had different. Here we got Nevin.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. This boss has many tricks up his sleeve.
Yep, sure does. Okay, we got our first boss, guys. Toasty, secretly a sheep. Even though it looks like a pumpkin scarecrow with a scythe. He only really attacks by trying to swipe at you or slice you with his scythe. That's gonna flame him. Not worth it. So let him attack me. Yep, and there's Toasty's true form. A sheep on stilts. Alright. And in this form, he still attacks you, but with the stilts just to kick you with them. But that's not gonna happen. Toasty is toasted. Oh no, his scythe still remains here in his scarecrow outfit, I guess. Blast gems? I think. Yeah. There we go, guys. Toasty has been completed and defeated. Yeah, that was boss 1. And just like that, we've completed the first world, actually. We've completed the Artisan's world, the Artisan's home world. Yep. Yeah, this game aged amazingly well. And yeah, so far I'm doing well. I haven't taken any damage yet, so hopefully I can keep this up. I hope I can. Onward to our next world. Well done, Spyro. I didn't think you could do it. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Alright then, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here. Gonna save it real quick. And yeah, I hope in the next world or in the next part here I keep it up. I keep up this good work. Alright.